Welcome back to She Said What She Said. I'm Shalissa.
And I'm Gina. Two voices, zero filters, and opinions we absolutely stand on.
If it resonates with you, good.
If it doesn't, that's okay too. Let's get into
it.
Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Welcome back to this week's episode.
How are you?
I'm delightful. How are you?
Great. Can't wait to get into today's episode.
I know. Are you ready to get into it, though?
I think I am.
I think so. I mean, it's a good conversation piece, I would say.
Absolutely. I feel like it's a conversation that needs to be had, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Or heard, maybe. I think people need to hear it.
Absolutely.
So, you want to tell our friends at home what this episode is about?
Today's episode is about not asking for too much unless you're asking the right person. Because
Exactly.
you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't be able to ask, whether it be for help, or anything along those lines. You shouldn't feel like you should be struggling to ask for it. You should just be able to do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's the whole the bare minimum. You know, people like to do that. Give the absolute bare fucking minimum. I don't know why we do that. I mean, I'm sure I've come up short sometimes. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but like, I feel like women are more aware for the most part. I could be wrong. I don't know, but
no, absolutely, I agree.
But yeah,
it's the fact of the matter is when you ask for help or if you ask for anything, the reaction on the other end. I guess that's more so what my conversation would be is, or not being able to speak up without feeling guilt behind it.
I feel like you have to be able to speak up though. Like, you feel guilty or the other person feeling guilty?
Not necessarily I feel guilty, but let's say I speak up about something or ask about something and then they make you feel bad about speaking up or asking about it. So then you're thinking, maybe I should have never said anything, or I should have kept my mouth closed, pretty much.
Some people are annoying.
1000%.
I do feel like, I don't know how to say this without hurting people's feelings. But that's okay. That's what we're here to do. I'm going to be tactful.
Everybody's perfect, right?
So I would say that those people that are unwilling to hear what people have to say probably haven't started the healing process themselves. I feel like also when people have a hard time listening, I think that's why they're so defensive. Like, they always feel like they're under attack, you know?
All the time. It's like you can't speak or say anything without them feeling like you're out to get them or you're out to hurt them, when it's like you're just trying to speak your truth and be honest about. Some people can't take it.
Well, they're going to learn to take it.
Get out the kitchen. But it's like everything is not meant to hurt you. We are not here to attack you. We are here to help you. If anything, get your shit together.
Yeah. I don't know why people feel like they have to minimize how we feel, right?
Absolutely.
I wonder.
Feeling guilty after a conversation.
Yeah, I often wonder though, are people doing this on purpose? Like, are they not self-aware of what they're doing? I don't know.
Honestly, the crazy part about it is I've come across so many people. I feel like some people do it unintentional and some people do it intentionally. Do they know that they're doing it? No, but then there's other people out there that are doing it purposely and they know that they're doing it. As my grandma used to say, to catch a rise out of you, pretty much.
I like that. Yeah, I don't understand people like that. Those are people that weren't hugged enough as a child, clearly.
Or they haven't grown up yet, like you said, haven't started their healing journey, clearly.
Yeah, I honestly feel like those types of people who thrive off toxicity and being so nasty to other people, they really, I mean, we all kind of grew up in just functional shit, but I just feel like those type of people probably had it a little worse, maybe. I don't know. No, I try to understand, but I'm sick of understanding. I want it to make sense.
Because like I said, make it make sense. It's not making sense. But not even that. It's the crazy part about, like, if you're trying to communicate with them and they feel like it's complaining. It's like, I'm not here to complain about everything. If me communicating with you is a sign of complaining, then I'm just not going to communicate. And then that's where we have the lack of communication, which is a red flag. But that makes people go on shutdown mode, because if they feel like every single time that they're speaking up or opening their mouths, something is always turned, flipped, construed, and made out to be negative, that's why people don't talk.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like if you want to be in a relationship, you should be willing to hear what your other partner has to say.
And not always think that you're attacking them or complain about something. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely feel that way.
Because unfortunately, that's what I'm dealing with right now. And it's not even the fact of I'm always complaining about things, but it's a problem when it's not benefiting them, if it makes sense. So,
yeah.
The thing is as a person who is a single mother, a full-time worker of 2 jobs, you already understand that my schedule is super busy. Okay.
Well, don't forget about the school factor. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Full-time student. Yep. In her last semester, as far as for getting ready to graduate. So my focus is on one thing versus the other. But not only that, I say this to say my schedule is pretty jam-packed. I make time for things that I make time for. But if I'm making time for you, knowing that my schedule is super busy, you should be able to make time for me when your schedule is not as busy as mine. And I get people are busy. They may say that my schedule is busy or their schedule is busier than mine. But people make time for what they want to make time for.
That part.
And it shouldn't be meeting me halfway when it's beneficial for you. So.
No, I agree. I don't feel like we should be in the day and age where we have to beg people to fucking acknowledge our presence. And if that's where some people want to be, then that's where they need to be left.
Yeah, I'm not begging nobody for time. You can't shit none of that. Because if you can't communicate as a grown-ass adult, stay in the kids. Be a child for all I care. But we all at this age, like I said, 35 and over, our community may not be the best, but we should all still know to communicate effectively. Point blank, period.
We should, but that's definitely something lacking. Hoping one day that gets better. We'll see. I know I personally, I'm not apologizing for nothing anymore.
You're not apologizing for what?
Nothing.
Absolutely not.
Zero. About as much as you're getting out of me, you know?
That because what do I need to be sorry for?
Because these are my feelings.
You're right, because my feelings are valid, because I'm seeking clarity, reassurance, asking for effort, something that you can't give me. Why should I be the one that's sorry?
Yeah, because usually it's us trying to make the availability to give it, right? To do it.
Absolutely. But why? And not even that. I'm tired of always feeling like if I ask for this or if I say this or say that, I am being a burden when I shouldn't feel like that. Because like I said, if I'm speaking up or if I'm expressing myself, I should feel a weight lifted off my shoulders, if anything, not more added to it.
I will say, besides like relationships with like romantic relationships, I do feel like that's also something, you could also say that about friendships though.
1,000%.
Like any type of relationship, honestly, but yeah.
Friendships, obviously, for me, are a little bit harder because, like you said, like when it's a romantic relationship, that kind of thing can be there as far as for where, how do I put it? Where you're looking for consistency, reassurance, clarity, all of that aspect. But as far as for the friendship aspect of it, you don't want to feel like you're being a burden. I know more so for me because I feel like every other day shit is hitting the fan. But I don't want it to always be every time I talk to somebody or I'm saying something, it's negative or, like I said, feeling like a burden. I can be okay friendship-wise, but relationship-wise, couldn't be me.
Probably. I don't know how many people you talk to every day, but I know I'm at the top of that list. I don't feel that way. So that's why I don't think friend-wise, you don't have to worry about that.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. But friend-wise, I don't feel like I have as big of a worry versus romantic-wise, which, like I said, that's where we come back to the part of I'm not apologizing for how I feel. I'm not saying sorry anymore. Or if I'm expressing my concerns and you took it one way and it was supposed to be the other way, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I feel like we're not difficult people to be with, but I do feel like we just want what we want after not getting it for so long and to just feel like, you know, we matter. And
we are energy reciprocated all day, every day. We can dish out to everybody. We want it to be given back in return. Like,
hell yeah.
And sometimes it's not easy, but to finally be with somebody or somebody understands you on both levels, physically, emotionally, spiritually, if you want to really take it there, that's one thing as far as for dealing with me, or not necessarily dealing with me, but I've dealt with so many toxic situations. You think that every new situation is better than the last, but in actuality, it doesn't end up turning out to be anything better. It's the still same vicious cycle all over and over again. And it's like, when is enough going to be enough? Like, when am I truly going to be valued? When am I truly going to find the person that reciprocates that same energy? Like, can we clone me and make a male version of me? Like, what?
I feel like at some point, though, I mean, I've always said this to you. I do feel like your person is out there. For whatever reason, they're just hiding. I don't know.
Cause where?
Like, bitch.
Where?
Show your face clearly.
Hello, we're in 2026. Where are you? Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm over these talking phases with these people, and then after 4 or 5 months, they end up showing you their true colors. It's like, why you ain't show me that from the beginning? Like, why did you waste your time?
I don't think that's the point, though. I think everyone in the beginning is a different person. They show you the shiny parts, not the shit that, makes people not want to stay.
Oh, I get that, but it's like every time it's like like I said, 4 or 5, 6 months down the road, it's not like it's the stuff that I can just deal with. It's the stuff that is like, if you would have shown me that in the beginning, I would have been gone. Gone. I wouldn't even have gave you the time of day. I mean, I guess we have to all go through rough patches in relationships to be able to figure out if that person is the one. But why does mine keep happening so early?
I guess it's almost a blessing that it's crazy, right? Because why does it keep happening, period? But for it to keep happening so early on, at least you're not like years into it, and then you're just like,
But I don't want to keep starting over. It's like, I don't know. For me, the longest relationship I was in was almost 6 years. Number one. That one was hard to get over. The most toxic one that I was in, I was almost in for 2 years. And that's hard to get over. I don't want to keep going back and forth with these people. And then it's like every single time I'm like, oh, I'm going to be in my healing area. I'm going to be in my... It's the people that keep approaching me. When I'm trying to heal and trying to be alone, people keep coming for me and then end up wasting my time. It'd be different if I was out there searching and I was wasting my time. But these people keep approaching me. Leave me alone.
So maybe the next time that happens, don't respond.
Listen, 2026 really gonna be the year of healing. Like, I can't do it anymore. I'm drained, physically, emotionally, mentally drained.
For real. I heard that.
People are not, like I said, filling my cup. They're draining me, literally. And it's not even that. Like, this is my year. Like, I'm finally accomplishing things that I have been trying to accomplish for years. I am not going to let somebody who has not grown up or properly healed get in my way. Sorry, I'm not.
That part right there. You've done a lot of growing as a person. You have a lot of places you're trying to go to, whether it's financially or personally. We don't have time to be held back,
Absolutely not. So, like I said, the year of not letting relationships have a hold on me to the point where I can't focus on my goals, my dreams.
I love that for you. It's okay. It's going to happen because you're working on that. I don't want to say we because I'm helping you do shit. You're doing all that on your own. You are
motivating.
Doing a great job. Yes.
Well, thank you. We'll get there.
But I don't know. I'm just over. I need people to do better. Be better. If you don't want something, say that. Yeah, for real. We're only here for a good time, not a long time. So it's like, why do you want to spend that good time of your life draining it by being with the wrong person,
Absolutely.
And so back to what you were saying, though, about you keep these people, right, that keep finding you. These are all people that keep showing you who they are. Do you think that you're emotionally unavailable to people? Or you're attracted? Are you attracted to that?
Apparently.
Or emotionally unavailable people. Do you feel like that's what you're like drawing in?
Unfortunately, I have the mentality of being a fixer. So with that draws me very near to people who are emotionally,
yeah,
and it sucks because, like I said, I am not a very overly emotional person, but at the same time, if you cannot express to me how I made you feel, or if you cannot express to me how you care about me or how you feel about me,
yeah,
we got a problem.
for real.
Because if I'm the one that's always oversharing and over loving and over caring and overextending myself, it's not meant to be.
No. Well, I'm happy you know these things about yourself.
I am learning them in this healing journey that I keep trying to be on. I'm learning more things about myself. And unfortunately, if I don't look in the mirror and fix things within myself, I'm going to keep falling into these traps of dealing with emotionally unavailable people or toxic people or people who have major red flags that I think that it's going to be okay if they just have a few. No, they should probably, everybody has one or two, but I'm telling you, I keep ending up with people that have like 10, 11, or 12, and I keep trying to give them the benefit of the doubt because I can fix that, and I can't fix crazy. I'm sorry. I can't.
Medication can barely fix crazy, so Marissa can't handle that all by herself.
I'm not
That's
a doctor. I'm not a
full-time
therapist. I can't. I can barely get my own self out of my own shit. So I can't always fix everybody else's problems. So unfortunately, that's the healing part of me that I'm working on. Not wanting to fix and overextend myself when I don't need to.
It's gonna take you some time, but I have faith. And I have faith that all these people that are unavailable, you're gonna find people who not only show you potential but can back it up. You know what I mean? So,
but the crazy part about it is I have, and I'll admit this on camera because like I said, I'm working through figuring things out about myself. But I think the reason that I keep dealing with emotionally unavailable people or anything like that is because I'm scared to fall for somebody who actually shows up. I've been doing shit for so long by myself, and I've been dealing with that for so long. I feel like if somebody was to really walk in through this door tomorrow and give me everything that I need and needed to be reciprocated, I don't think I would know how to act.
You wouldn't, but that's just because you've been so used to people who didn't know how to love you and value your worth. That's why. And
that's scary to me.
It takes time because I'm not gonna lie, like it's almost like you're trying. So if that happened for you, right, and it's going to happen for you, but when it happens for you, you're going to try to ruin it. That's just how it goes.
Sabotage.
Because I did it. Yeah, I did it myself and almost succeeded. So I understand.
Yep, self-sabotage. And it's like self-sabotage, self-abandonment. Like I'm getting to the point where I've done that before. Like I said, self-sabotage is the worst thing that you could possibly do. Because you're constantly overthinking and overplaying things and scenarios in your head that are only your reality. It's not the other person's reality. It's not anybody else's reality but your own. And unfortunately, you're hurting yourself more than you're helping yourself.
Yes.
Work through it. Live through it.
I mean, that's all we can do. We're always a work in progress. It's never going to be 100%. You know?
1,000%. Yeah, absolutely.
But I think for me, it's the feeling like you're just too much of a person, right? Like, how is what I'm asking for and what you're not doing, how is it too much for you, but it's not too much for me to give it to you? You know?
Absolutely.
That's what I don't understand about people, but you know.
Because like I said, people who, us for instance, so we have our own things that we are trying to deal with, and we may feel like it's one way and then people perceive it as another way. So you were saying as far as for you feel like you may be too much, but then it's like too much for who? That's a feeling that you have, but at the same time it's something you're asking for what you need. So why is that too much? I guess, does that make sense?
No, it does make sense because I don't have an answer for that. If I had an answer, I wouldn't have asked. I feel like one day we'll understand that question. Hopefully.
Absolutely, because like I said, I feel like there's times where I'm too much too. Like, am I overthinking this situation or am I blowing it up to be more than what it is? But in actuality, I feel that way for a reason. So I necessarily should not feel like it's too much because obviously I felt that way. And I feel like my feelings were valid in that situation. So then it's like, too much for who? So like that's where I keep throwing in the too much for who, because obviously we felt that way for a reason. We didn't just pick it up. And then expressing your needs and your wants shouldn't be too much for anybody. It should be vice versa. Just like if you needed something or wanted something, vice versa. They needed something or wanted something. It shouldn't be too much for anybody. But then again, somebody might say it is. It's a lose-lose situation.
But then I also think that's why we also, at some point down the road of our relationships, we grieve the people we thought they were going to be. Because unfortunately, they do wear these hats and they're different fucking people than when we, met. So
absolutely,
that happens.
After, like I said, you're getting together, you're making all these plans for the future. You think you're going to marry this person later on down the road, and then it's poof, they're gone. So yes, you're most definitely trying to let go of a version that you begged for them to be. You begged to be chosen. You begged to be their number one priority, and it wasn't the case. So it becomes unfortunate, but it's reality.
Yes, it is. It's a sad one, unfortunately, but who would have thought that dating in the 21st century would be it's like an Olympic fucking sport. Yeah. Garbage. Yes.
Absolute
That's why
trash.
We gotta choose some peace once in a while instead of our normal chaos we love to hold on to.
Mm-hmm. Choosing peace over chaos. Absolutely.
I feel like that was the name of one of our episodes. Something like that.
I think it was too.
I could be wrong, but we talked about that before. Clearly we forgot, but it's not sticking. One of the two.
But not only that, I feel we definitely should choose peace, not necessarily over chaos all the time, but over what's familiar. So it's typically staying with someone because it feels comfortable, or staying with someone because you're settling. Like, no, choose your peace. Protect your peace at all costs, no matter what.
Scared of the unknown after, what comes after.
Scared of starting over. Like that's what's more important. It's the question of the day would be, what's more important?
Loving yourself enough to wait until it's right,
Putting yourself first.
One day.
One day it'll happen.
So some affirmations, friends, is I don't have to earn basic care.
Or
what about you?
My needs are valid.
The right people won't make you feel like you're too much.
I am allowed to ask, but I'm also allowed to walk away.
That fucking part. Because after so many times, you can only ask or say before you do have to just go.
Absolutely.
So yes, I love those affirmations. Those are beautiful. So this week's trending topic.
Hey. I'm excited for this one.
So over the last 2 days, we have binge watched His and Hers on Netflix, and thankfully Marissa took some time away from homework and she binged it yesterday.
Absolutely. And if you have not watched it, please tune in. I promise not to steer you wrong. It is so good. It's only 6 episodes. So I promise you, once you start watching that first one, you're going to go watch all 6 episodes and want more. Because I showed Google that there was a season 2. Because what?
No, it was only a mini episode. I mean, they basically tidied it all up in like one.
But they perfect. Yeah, they made it perfect though, because like I said, you're watching the first 3 episodes and you think, oh my God, you only have 3 episodes left to try to figure out what was going on. But they perfectly nailed in the last 3 episodes, so there didn't really need to be a continuation. But I feel like that would be a dope series. Even if they did 6 episodes at a time with that type of storyline, keep me watching for sure.
It's so good.
Keep me watching for sure.
What I found really interesting about that is every episode there was like 2 different people they were shining, like, oh, it could be this person, oh, it could be this person. And it was like, you didn't really know which way it was going to fucking go. And then the way it goes, you're like, oh, didn't think that was going to happen.
I text you on episode 4, and I'm like, it's so-and-so. And you're like, just wait. And then episode 6, I'm like, it's so-and-so. And you're like, just wait. I'm like, they keep you guessing. That's what I liked about it. Because no matter what, you think it is one person, and it's somebody that you least expected it to be.
And I love that we could still have a conversation about it and not give away any spoilers, because let me tell you.
Absolutely. It was a must see. So if you're not doing anything and you have maybe 2 hours of time, because like I said, you can watch the first 3 episodes, or you can be like me and binge watch it. Please tune in to His and Hers on
On
Netflix. I
Netflix.
promise you,
Yes.
we are not steering you wrong. It is an epic must see. Put it in
Yes.
lights,
It was very
people.
good.
Put it in lights.
No, it was
that
really good. I'm so shocked that it was that good, to be honest. But you know, we like a good plot twist.
Absolutely.
Yes. I feel like today we had a good conversation today. I'm sure at some point we'll revisit some of this, but we appreciate you being here with us. So thank you.
Always remember, guys, choose peace over chaos.
That part. All right, friends. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo!